folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to beautiful Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field, home of the Colorado Buffaloes. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, LSU Tigers, taking on last year's national champions, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Buffaloes will kick this deep to start us off. Turner looking to make a play here. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
The sure hands. It's Berry. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And here's the return. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Makes the grab, it's McClellan. Finds room at the 30. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking for his back. Caught over the middle. It's Welch. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Running back with the football. You make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. He's in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs.
That's That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Bringing it out, it's Berry. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Swarm with the pass rush. A sack.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Buffaloes come to the line with 1st and goal. Makes a quick grab. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open. Does it himself, able to use the speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter. Handoff heading left. And it just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll do it for the first quarter of play. And so Kirk, Colorado has the lead. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. To throw, it's Reed. Worked over the middle, but it's incomplete. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Catch made in space. Look out. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. Pushed and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Chris, what a shock, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field. It's Lewis. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Defense in a soft zone coverage. Pretty easy for the quarterback to recognize that with the curl route. But how about the receiver? The yards after the catch there help pick up the first down.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
He'll field the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Goes out the stiff arm. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Nice grab. It's Watkins. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down here for this offense. Dropping back. It's Reed. Looking deep for the right side. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from it. Don't see that often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field out, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big runs.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
They just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
A tremendous make. He's got a howitzer for a leg.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Lewis. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
1st down and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Welch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. Oh, the ball is out. Defense makes the recovery a turnover. The ball bounces out of bounds. The result, a massive loss on the play. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
It is 3rd down and forever. He'll look to throw it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They're going to run it here. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Reed. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's buried. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He lets it go. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can. And that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland, Marcus Spears, and Glenn Dorsey, and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
The Buffaloes will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here.
Catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And they'll use the ground game here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Over the middle, it's Hill. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Important 2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's Reed. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Green. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Third down play for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance of a return here. Colorado offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Welch. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Finds his man. It's McClellan. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Here's the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
He keeps it on a design run. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, they didn't bless that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Scanning the field. It's Knight. Looking for his big tight end. First throw from the backup, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. Fourth down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back. The back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. Looking downfield. Caught in the open. Touchdown, Buffs. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, there you go. That's the advantage of having a mobile quarterback on full display right here. He breaks away from the pocket, uses his speed to threaten the defense, and then eyes his target and delivers a strike for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Barry. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the football. He fires downfield. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Back to throw. It's Reed. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. It's another big play by the senior quarterback.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And suddenly they're across midfield at the 47 after that one big play. Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go. Defense creates a big turnover, and that'll end the quarter of play. So Kirk, Colorado has the lead. So after 3/4 of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To the air, it's Knight. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Well, there's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Buffaloes! They are pouring it on now.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the extra point makes it a 35-10 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Breaking free at the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Back to throw. It's Reed. Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the back gets the football. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Going to try to use his legs here. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Wow, really good read here by this quarterback, and I love the call on the RPO. Now they got a shot here on 3rd down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground or are they going to go through the air. They have the option to do either.
Make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line, the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very low unlucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw. And they will trot out the field goal team here. This will be a 45-yard attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 18 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Back to pass. It's Reed. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Quick throw, testing the middle. The sure hands, it's Moffitt. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Now, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time. 2nd and goal for the offense. It's a quick grab. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards. They came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down in inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24.
That makes the score. Colorado 35, LSU 24.
I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Chewing clock with the running game. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's 2nd down here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crosses the 10-yard line. He's in the clear. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kurt, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Great call here on third down to go with the option. He decides to keep it himself, get some yards, but not enough for the first down. Interesting call coming up now on fourth.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Defense comes up with the football.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. Great move there. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to pass. It's Reed. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Home crowd trying to make a difference on 4th down. He shreds the tackle. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play.